Hello, welcome to WonderFest TV, where we spread empowerment through you and to you. I'm Kat.
I'm Arlene.
It's true.
We're very excited that you've joined us here on WonderFest TV. And this week, we're going to be talking about choosing your own path.
Yeah, and having the courage to stay on it and just blaze your own path.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and we've got a couple of amazing guests, a Superman and a Wonder Woman, as always.
Of course.
Just talking about, part of our theme, and as well as how whatever they're doing, and we'll be getting into that, has empowered them and people around them.
Yes, exactly. We've got Arlene, Dr. Arlene Falomo. She's a naturopathic doctor.
Cool.
Which is awesome.
Wow.
And Tristan Barracks, who is a digital storyteller.
Yes, and also an incredible artist himself. So does a lot of things. We'll probably touch on those things because I might ask.
We should, yeah.
But I'm really excited to chat with both of them this week.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah.
So in terms of taking courage and finding your own path, how have you had that experience?
Yeah, I think we're all kind of on our own path. And again, I feel like a lot of the issues we talk about empowering yourself are like finding a balance between two kind of sides. So like you want to blaze a path for your own self and have your own kind of journey, but at the same time there may be people that have had a similar lifestyle or goals. Like they always say, if you want to be an athlete, then read biographies of athletes. What have they gone through? What has helped them? And kind of emulate that, right? Mm-hmm. So in that sense, you're kind of like going alongside someone else's path, but hopefully making it your own.
For sure, because there are going to be different things that happen within, that route. Mm-hmm. Everybody's not going to have the exact same route as like Michael Jordan, but if you do the things that he's done, obviously it's worked for him. Mm-hmm. If you do just as like what the successful people do, you're going to find success, and massive failure actually creates massive success. So knowing that there's going to be failure along the way and embracing that, I've understood that I want to fail as fast as I can.
And as many times as you can.
So like in the music industry, I just want to get as many no's and rejections and like people, opportunities that I seek out. The more that I fail and the more that I'm figuring out how to become better so that I achieve those goals, it's going to get me closer to my goal.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that might stop some people, right?
Well, yeah. I think a lot of people are like, they come across an obstacle and they're like, then this can't be what I'm supposed to be doing.
It's not meant to be.
It's not meant to be. Well, maybe that exact specific moment is not meant to be, but perhaps down the road in a different way,
For sure.
It is, right?
Yeah.
And anybody who's had success has had failures, but not everyone who's had failures has had success.
That's true.
Because of that stopping issue, right?
Definitely. And what's incredible, and it goes back to our past episodes, is that we have control over that.
Yeah.
And we have the choices whether to reach our greatest potential. And some people are figuring out their paths later on in their lives. Maybe they've gone. And what's amazing about our lifespan, I want to live till I'm 100, but like you can have so many different careers throughout that.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
And the information we have today, it's at our fingertips. That last week we had the Cupcake Sisters. They actually didn't have any formal training
as bakers,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like they must have learned somehow, and some people learn through YouTube or just basic online courses, and it can help you achieve whatever you possibly want, right?
Yeah, yeah. You're really in control of how you react to things along your path and all the obstacles and whether they make you stronger, like we've talked about before, right?
Yeah.
You today, are you on the path that you thought you would have been 5 years ago, and where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, I feel like I am. I know I could be doing more, but 5 years ago, this will be my 6th year, I've decided to go the singer-songwriter route, head on into the music industry. So I am where I would like to be. Going into it, I went, in kind of trial and error, blindfolded, like just kid in a candy store, so excited about the industry, not knowing what to do, but I just basically found out the people doing what I wanted to do, kind of asked them, like, can I pick your brain, ask you some questions, and I like grabbed them lunch or grabbed them a coffee, and they basically told me their history or their experience, and I told them what I was doing, and they gave me some tips, and I'd love to do that for others too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know everything about it, but I like to just tell them what I've gone through. Avoid this, try to do more of that, and
Well, yeah, and that's valuable, right? And then everybody takes that kind of and puts their own kind of spin on it, right? Like, so what might work for you may not work for me, and vice versa, or whatever, right? But it's good to know that also that someone may have been on a path and then they kind of went another way, and that's okay.
Right.
We can change our goals, we can change what we want to do and how we want to move forward. It's just being mindful of that and feeling your way kind of as well, right?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. Because also the environment that we're in changes.
That's true.
Our tastes change.
Yeah.
Everything
technology
changes.
changes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Technology's crazy.
It's a game changer for a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. So we're excited to be chatting with a couple of people just
Sure
about that.
are.
Yeah.
You're going to see them very soon. Come back, okay? Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston S. Churchill.